Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to install the current version of MySQL Server and Workbench. And after that, we'll create a database and populate it with data in Workbench. So let's get started. Go to your browser and type MySQL download and press enter. Click on the first link. Make sure you are on the downloads option. Scroll down and click on MySQL Community Download. Next, click on MySQL Installer for Windows. As you can see, the current version is 8.0.37. Click on the second download button. Next, click on No thanks, just start my download link. Okay, it's now downloading. So once it's done downloading, you click on Explorer here and go to Downloads. By default, it will be found here, but in my own case, it is on my desktop. So once you're there, you just double click to run. So a dialog box comes up asking for administrative privileges. Click on Yes. Okay, so check this custom for custom installation and click on Next. Okay, so you go to available products where we have MySQL servers. You click on this plus button. Click on MySQL Server, click on the plus button again. So click on MySQL Server 8.0, click on it. So you choose the server version. The current version is 8.0.37, 64-bit. So you click on it, then click on this arrow here to drag it to this side. The products will be installed. So you click on this arrow. So next, you go to applications, click on the plus button. MySQL Workbench, click on it. Under Workbench 8.0, click on it. So under Workbench, the latest version is 8.0.36. Select it, click on this arrow button, move it here, back. You go to MySQL Share, click on the plus button. Share 8.0, click on this plus button. So okay, the latest for shell is 8.0.37. You select it, click on this arrow. So yeah, after doing that, you click on Next. So these products will be installed. Next, you click on Execute. So currently they have been installed. Okay, the products have been installed. We'll click on Next. So click on Next again. So under Type and Network Configuration, you just leave the default settings and click on Next. Take note that this is a port number. Click on Next. So authentication method, use strong password and the rest, just leave it default. Click on Next. Okay, under Accounts and Role, we need to input our root password, which is same as the administrator password. So we check down here, we can still add another user by clicking on Add User, but I'm not going to do that. So for this password, I will just copy the password. I will just paste my password here. You can put any strong password here. So after doing so, you just click on Next. So under Windows Service, if you're installing this MySQL for the first time, then you just click on Next, leave everything default and you click on Next. In my own case here, this is not the first time installing. That's why I see the Next button is disabled. So I need to change this Windows Service name. Since it has to be unique, if I click here, you get that information. So Windows Service name is already used, so I need to change the name since it's supposed to be unique. So I'll just change that to 8. So I click on Next. So server file permissions, leave everything default, click on Next. So just click on execute to apply the configurations. Okay, so the configuration has been applied. Next, you just click on finish. Click on next. Click on finish. Okay, Workbench has been launched. I'll just minimize for now. Next, go here. Go to this PC, drive C, program files, then MySQL Server, bin. So you copy this path. You just press Control, copy the path. Go here and type env. So this comes up, edit the system environment variable. You just click on that. Click on environment variables. So under system variables, double click on path. So this comes up. Click here or have new. Paste the path we copied. Just paste it. Control V. Okay. Okay. And okay. So you just close this. Okay, next, go to this search bar and type CMD. Run as administrator. Click on yes. So now let's verify that MySQL Server has been installed. We type this. Okay, we'll see, we get this MySQL version 8.0.37. This is so that shows that is MySQL Server has been installed. So we'll close this. Next, we open Workbench. Expand this. Let's see how to use Workbench to create a database and populate it with data. So click here to run. So here we input our root password. I'll just paste mine. Click on OK. Okay, now we are in Workbench. Let's create a database, populate it with data, and then view the result. For that, I'll just paste this SQL command. Let me expand this. Okay, so the first line, create database testdb. So this line creates a database with the name of testdb. Then the second line, create table. This is a table name, test table. But since it's a table inside the database called testdb, you need to concatenate it. So the name of a database comes first, testdb dot, then the name of a table now. So the table will contain two columns, ID and name. So this is a data type, integer. This one is a variable character. So the third line, insert into the name of a database, concatenate with the name of a table. So we're inserting into this table, test table. So the test table has two columns, ID and name. So these are the values that will be inserted into the table. Then the fourth line here, select all from testdb.testTable. So we're selecting all the data which we just created and then displaying it. So let's run. To run, we'll go here and click on this button. So you can also check down here to see if your command, if you have any errors, you have something like an X here we read. So the commands ran successfully. That's why we all have these green ticks here. So if you check here, there's it. We have the column, ID, name. So the data, this data here was inserted just like so. So basically that's how you can create a table populated with data using Workbench. Thanks for watching the video. If you found it useful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.